Hi guys, now this one's going to seem a little bit counterintuitive, but basically I want you to focus on having a three-step process to your launch or to your product or service and to your business. Now the first is do make sure initially that you focus on the problem, okay, the problem and the solution, and marry the two up so that make sure that you've got a problem people actually want to pay to have solved. Make sure that it's right in the maturity, in the profit demand matrix, and make sure that you've done your research and you know exactly what the problem is, what variations of the problem there is, what customers there are, what segments of customers, who your audience, who your profile. Focus on the problem solution. Then do your research and put it into a demo product or even a pretend demo product. A minimal viable product, just like an ad and a landing page, and see if people will click through. See if they'll click through to the buy button, even if there's no product behind the buy button. Test pricing at that stage. Okay, only after it's past that stage and you know that people actually want this and they're willing to click through and they click through at the price levels that make it viable, then you can go on to step two, which is where you get very customer focused with your product. So what you do is you actually do develop the product. You test it by putting it in the marketplace and selling it to a small group of people. Then what you do is you refine the product based on the feedback you're getting from that passionate group of early adopters. You also develop in that stage, in the feedback, you get your testimonials, you get your social proof. Get your video feedback and your written testimonials that you'll put on your site to cope with the objections that other customers will have. After that, then you can go into the growth phase. Now the reason you don't go into the growth phase earlier is because once you're in the growth phase, what's going to happen is all the problems that you've got, all the questions that your customers have, all the issues that they have with passwords, the issues with them tagging you in social media, or asking you questions, ringing you, emailing you, whatever else, they're going to magnify. So what you need to do is, back in step two, you need to get rid of all those problems you can with frequently asked questions, with better explanations, with onboarding videos, etc. And you need to cope with those before you go into the growth phase. Because once you go into the growth phase, you want to have the product ready to be able to focus all your energy on marketing and looking for new marketing methods to get to the next level. New marketing methods to drive down your advertising costs, to ramp up your retargeting and your re-advertising, methods to get people to step up and purchase a higher level product or to move them up the value chain. So that's where your energy should go in step three. Now that's not to say that you don't continue seeking feedback and refining, you do, but the bulk of the work for that needs to be done back in step two.